I thought we had a really good spring. Thought we learned a lot and evolved together as a team and as an offense especially. Got some stuff figured out, and I thought we meshed really well with the new coaching staff and with the new players. I just felt like the spring was very productive for us.
Mike, same question. What are we feeling?
I'm happy, to be honest with you. I'm glad that mostly everybody made it out healthy. I'm glad that we're a lot closer now than we were before, and I'm just glad that we were able to get better every day and show some strides that we did. So, yeah, I'll say happy.
What do you guys think, like, individually you guys got better at this spring, kind of like individual improvements?
For me, I was trying to be a more vocal leader. I kind of am sometimes a little bit more withdrawn, a little more introverted, and so I was trying to, be a little more loud and, talk to my teammates a little bit more, because as a quarterback, you kind of have to be that leader. So I think that I got a lot better at that. I got a lot better, making a couple speeches here or there and different stuff and trying to rev the guys up. And, maybe he has a different opinion on that, but at least I felt like I got a little bit better at that.
Yeah, I think he took my answer, to be honest with you. I've always been I try to lead by example character, and I didn't do a very good job of that for about 4 or 5 years, so I decided that this year would be I have 1 year left. I might as well try to do everything right and also be a little bit more vocal. And so I think I did a better job on that, and at the same time I had to learn a new position. And so I think for me, I got to make personal strides every day because I have a fantastic coach, and my teammates coach me too. So Owen and Vicente and all those guys are giving me pointers. So I think for me it was just being pushed into a leadership role, being one of the older guys, and at the same time trying to learn a new position. So I think I got to get better every day. That's what I thought.
And you guys have both had multiple coaching staffs and a lot of turnovers. So what specifically about this spring being different than previous years?
I'd say first and foremost the energy. Just as soon as you walk onto the field, this new coaching staff had a different energy about them. They just seemed happy to be there, and their energy just gave us a lot of energy. So I just felt like there was a lot more, like we were having more fun. We were just excited to be there, and that kind of turns over into quality of play. When you're excited to be there, you're more likely to, complete passes and make great catches and block guys that, maybe you wouldn't have blocked before. So.
Yeah, I'd say more than anything, this spring is unique to us because, the coaching staff has obviously been a huge part of our, everyone's so excited to come out to practice every day and everyone loves to learn new things. But I think the biggest thing this spring that hasn't happened in the past is there's an established culture where everybody knows everyone has the same goal, and everyone is pushing to get better every single day, and will do whatever it takes to get better every day. So I'd say that is the biggest difference for the past. I've been here for a while, but that's the biggest thing for me that I've noticed.
You guys have been here, so you know the support from the community is real and all that, but out there today with them getting involved and catching punts and all that sort of stuff, what was that sort of like to be part of that?
That was awesome. I'm not going to lie. I think that's probably the most people we've had. That was really, really cool. It was awesome to see everybody come out and support us because we know that they're there. We know that we have fans, but we don't get to see them every day because people have jobs and people can't come out to practice when we have practices. And so to see that many people come out and then participate and encourage us is just awesome. I can't ask for anything more.
It was great to see some of the athleticism too. There was like one dropped punt out of the whole thing.
Yeah,
they're making some catches and stuff. I thought it was great. Some arms out there in the quarterback competitions. It was fun to see.
We got women's basketball out there too. We were throwing some passes.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah.
That's all because of Hunter, anyways. But
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
You didn't get Casey our time for dropping that pass?
No, I was probably up me. I probably need to take a little bit off. It was a little high outside, so as soon as I walked up, that's what she told me.
So coach has been preaching all spring ball to you guys that championships are won in summer. So what are your guys' plans for summer? How are you planning on preparing to get better, preparing for the season, and some ideas that you guys have for the summer?
For me, it's just we got to get in the weight room. We got to work really hard in the weight room. No days off there. It's just put our head down and grind, and then also just all the extra stuff. We kind of have our afternoons off, and so if we can get a bunch of guys there in the summer and we can throw routes and do some 7-on-7 or do some one-on-ones and different stuff, we can do that every day, and then we're just gonna get a lot better. So we just gotta put in the work every day and put the hours in.
I'd say a big thing is we need everybody here. So everybody that's already signed their NLI National Letter of Intent, From this past signing period to JUCO guys that we're going to bring in the summer, like everybody has to be here. It's a huge part of it. With the new rules and stuff, we can even like have some practices and stuff in the summer.
2 hours a week, yeah.
So it's going to be really crucial to have everybody here so that we can carry the same culture over that we had in the spring and get those guys in, like engraved in it already. So that's going to be a big part of it.
Has that been the case in prior years? You've had a lot of guys?
We've had guys come before, and some will take summers off and then they'll come back for the fall, or they'll come for select parts and then leave. Usually we have enough guys here, but it's been cliquey. So it's been this group hangs out with this group hangs out with this group. What we've tried to do is get everybody together to just hang out as one.
Mm-hmm.
If there's something going on, invite everybody. If not everyone wants to go, that's fine. But a big part of it is everyone has to feel like they are a part of it, because they are. It's a huge, that's part of culture, is bringing everybody with you. So that's going to be a big part of it.
And if we get everyone here this summer, that way when we just roll right into the fall and you don't have a turnover of like bringing you guys in or whatever, we're all just a part of it and we can just roll right into fall camp already a team.
Lots of new faces to the team this year. Anybody you guys been impressed by in particular as far as the newcomers go? Or I don't know if any names come to mind for you guys.
I mean, I think they've all shown like a lot of strides, and we've definitely recruited a lot of talent, and I'm excited to see how the team can build around them and around the old guys too.
I would just say our entire offensive line, for sure. We brought in a few new guys, and then some guys that have been here before have stepped up into bigger roles. I think everybody at that position is good enough to start, and everyone's good enough to play, and everyone's definitely smart enough. So I'd say that's one of our strong points for sure.
And we're currently in Holt Arena right now, undergoing renovations for the summer. What's it going to be like to step onto a newly renovated where both sides are done, and it feels like, not that it's new, but it feels kind of like different here, like different issues, I guess.
I mean, I'm super excited about it. It'll be great. Good atmosphere, I'm sure there'll be a lot more fans and stuff for that first game, ready to, see all the new improvements that they've made, and just excited to see the difference. It's kind of dark. It's been dark in there in the past a little bit, so, how the ball is a little different up against the ceiling. When it's white now instead of brown, it might be able to see it a little bit better, that kind of stuff. So I'm kind of interested to see just kind of how it all works together.
Mike, you're obviously one of the older guys on a team, but you're learning a whole new position. You mentioned you've been taking some pointers from guys that are a lot younger than you. What's it like trying to be a leader? You're an older guy, but you're also trying to be open to some of what the younger guys have to tell you too.
Well, part of it is I'm not trying to police anybody. When in a leadership role, I'm just trying to make sure that we're all understanding the same common goal. And so if that means that in order for us to get better, I have to listen to a true freshman who also hasn't played the position very much but has played it before me, then I'm going to. Because I didn't know anything for the first 2 weeks, and I still really don't. I've been really lucky to have a good coach and good players that have already been in that position to help me out. And so for me, I have no problem with it. If someone has a pointer that I have heard multiple times from different people, then I'm going to listen to it.